Hey everyone, it's Sean here, your guide to Warcraft, and today I'm going to be doing a video in Classic WoW, the first one that I've done in quite a while, and this is due to the official announcement that we'll be getting the Burning Crusade later on in the year. So I wanted to do a video on a few things that you could do to be prepared for the Burning Crusade. So the first thing that I would recommend looking at is your class spec and professions. Classes and specs, even professions that are maybe less viable in Classic, are going to be more viable in TBC. So, like for example, Warlocks and Hunters going to be very popular going in. You also have the addition of dual crafting, and because you know exactly what to expect from dual crafting, you can start gathering and collecting all of the items that you need to level them up to 300 before TBC launches. So you want to make sure that whatever you pick, get them to 300, secondaries included, so that you're all ready for that. Next up is gold. Now Blizzard have confirmed that there is going to be no economy reset and no gold cap when servers transition to the Burning Crusade. That means all of the gold that you earn now will carry over into the next expansion. And next expansion there's going to be some gold sinks in flying. So for example, for your base flying mount, you're going to need like 900 gold, and you're going to need that to get to areas like Tempest Keep or the Eye to access those dungeons or that raid. Your epic flying mount is going to be 280% speed, but that's going to cost you 5,000 gold. That's a lot of gold to be earning in TBC. Why not start now? You can start earning as much gold as you can now, and then that will give you a head start when TBC actually launches. Next up, Draenei and Blood Elves are being added. Now, you all knew this was coming. This is no surprise to anyone. The only change is that these are actually coming in the pre-patch, which is going to actually go live about a month before the expansion actually does launch, which gives you a month to level your Draenei or Blood Elves to level 60 and get their chosen professions up as well, so that you are ready to go through that dark portal into Hellfire at the same time as everyone else, depending on how quick you can level. I thought it was important to include because if you're unaware of it, I don't want you to miss out on that window of time that you could be leveling those characters. And lastly for this video, I want to touch on consumables. If you have any leftover consumables in Classic you've not sold or not want to sell, these are actually still going to be useful going into TBC, and you may be wondering, well, how does that make sense? You know, they're from the previous expansion. If you're familiar with retail, the power growth between expansions and even raid tiers is quite significant. But in this portion of the game from Classic to TBC, the power growth is not too large. The game's still progressing quite slowly. It doesn't start ramping up until a few expansions in, which means a lot of old items from raids and a lot of consumables are still very useful going into the Burning Crusade. They may not be optimal, but they're still useful. So it may be something to consider just taking them in with you. So a lot of those old items, and same can be said for the ZG and even the Nax enchants, are still going to be very useful going in to the Burning Crusade, especially as stuff is going to be very heavily farmed at the very beginning. And that's all for this video. I hope those are a few tips that will help you prepare for the next expansion. If I've left any out, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below. Be sure to subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next time.